back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to be showing you a tool that you can use for your business that is totally for free. Yeah, for free. Do you love free stuff? Make sure that you comment. I like to use free resources. Make sure you're commenting, liking, loving on this channel, and hitting that notification bell and the subscribe button so that you are notified every time I go live. Plus, it helps me. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me. If we have not met, just a little bit of background behind me is I am a former educator turned corporate sales, even sold cars at one time, went to the top of that industry, decided I was working way too many hours, but very successful, enjoyed that job tremendously. Then went into the insurance business. And then from there decided that, hey, I want to take this to a different level. I want to help other women learn how to do business and show up. And so I went into direct sales, have had great success in the direct sales industry, and now just showing up to teach other women that, hey, you can do it too, and you can lead with your faith. Applying biblical principles and online strategies as what has always helped me find the greatest success, and that's what I'm here to teach you. But today we're going to dive right into Google Drive, okay? And you're going to have to bear with me a little bit as I navigate up and down and pop these screens in and out. I'm going to pretend like you totally are new to Google. So if you have been using Google Drive, you may want to skip through some of these first few minutes to the end. There might be something at the end that maybe you have used Google before, a Google Drive, a Google account, but maybe you're not utilizing it fully or utilizing it in the way that I do for my business. Now, not only have I used it for my direct sales business in many forms, getting leads, keeping up with information for my team, keeping up with my business expenses, keeping up with contacts and prospects and customers, all kinds of things, making presentations, everything, like from everything to everything. I use Google Drive for organizing my information, all the things. So, and we know that when we're organized, we're more efficient. We're using our time well. That's a good time management tool, is to be organized. So you want to begin using this tool today. So let me see if I can share my screen and we'll dive right in. I'm going to pretend like you have never used Google before. If you have used a Google Drive account, did you know that you can create more than one? So if you have multiple streams of income, I actually do have multiple streams of income myself, and that is a good biblical principle. Look at King Solomon, look at the Proverbs 31 woman, and you'll know that it is a good biblical principle to have multiple streams of income. So if you do have multiple streams of income and you want to use it for your personal life and for multiple businesses, you can create different accounts so that your information is stored in is organized by those businesses and by your personal information as well. So I love Google. Let me see if I can pull this tab up, and I'm just going to start here with create a Google account, a Google account. That Southern accent is coming out. Sorry, guys. No, I'm not going to apologize for that. But anyway, go to Google and type in how to create a Google account. That's the easiest way to get started. You can create one for yourself, your personal account, and you can create one to manage your business. So choose which one. Just click on the button. It's going to ask your name, first and last name, what you want the name of the account. So if it's personal, you might just name it Tabitha Morrow at gmail.com. If it's a business, if it's Betsy's Butterfly Boutique, it's going to be Betsy's Butterfly Boutique at gmail.com, as long as that's available. So play around with that, get your name, get it set up. And then from there, let me remove this. Let me share my screen again. I love it. I love it. This is a tool that I also use. It's called StreamYard. So I use StreamYard to share my screen and do tutorials and teach things in my business. And if you are a part of my group, my Christian Women in Business group on Facebook, you can have access to a tutorial that's coming up all about StreamYard. So it's only available in that group. So if you want that, please click the link in the comment section below. Yeah, I think I got it. Let me make sure. I think I got it. Okay, so this is what kind of your drive is going to look like. So when you get into your Google account, there will be a little button over to there'll be like you can put your profile picture and make sure you put a cute profile picture up there or your business logo or something, and you will click on that and it will say get into your Google Drive. There'll be a little drive button. It's a little triangle. You'll click on that. You can also download the Google Drive button. Oh, there it is. Looky there, right there. I don't know if y'all can see that up in the left corner, but when you're looking at your Gmail and all of that, it'll be over to the right, and it'll have all of these little buttons that you can play with and learn about. But that's what it looks about like. It looks like that little triangle right there. You're going to click on that and it's going to bring up your Google Drive. Now, this is a place where you can store all of your business files. Every resource that you create will be here for you, and it will be on the app if you download that as well. So I like to use my desktop mainly rather than my phone, mainly because I can't see, but that's a whole nother story. So we are in the Google Drive right now, and let's just say I wanted to create a spreadsheet. Okay, so you just go to Google Sheets. It's probably not going to pull that up, but you'll see that you can just create a Google Sheet. You can, let me see if it will pull that one up. Are you going to show it? Please, please, please. Yeah, so that one is called Business Expenses 202222. I do have a thing with the number 2 this year. So 3 2s has been my symbol all year, but I didn't mean to type that extra 2. But that's just a business expense sheet that you can create. So if you want to track an easy way, guys, I have had all kinds of fancy software to try to track my business expenses to where I can see my own personal budget. And I just love coming back to a plain Google sheet. Okay. And that way I can create my own headers and I can see visually, I can print it off, all the things. So that is, just one little tool that I created. It's just business expenses. And I just go in there and update it, put my business expenses in there, put my sales, put my commissions in there. And then I can see my bottom line very, very easy. And I also have it for tax information at the end. If you are a home-based business, make sure you're talking with an accountant about all of the deductions that you get and you're keeping up with those receipts and all the things. Trust me, you're going to love those home-based deductions that you get on your taxes. So that is one part of the Google Drive. And then the next part that I use is I use Google Slides to create presentations. They're really, really easy to use. So that when I am doing a class, I can actually have that presentation and pop it up and go through it either on Zoom or I can, do before and after pictures of my products and show them really easy on my screen. It's very easy to use. And then Google Docs, of course, is just going to be like a document where you can type notes or you can type outlines and instructions to share with your team. Or if you're, you need to get information out there quickly for your business, you can type that up, type it on business heads, do resumes, things like that. There's also templates in here, so you can actually type in a resume and it will pull up. Well, it's on my files, but there's templates that you can do and it will pull it up in there as well for you. And then you can organize all of this by folders. So I have not created anything in this drive yet because this is the whole different business where I have from other businesses that I have information stored. So nothing's popping up and that's why I'm showing it to you guys. But you can create and put it all into separate little folders and have it neatly organized. But probably the most thing that I use Google for is capturing leads, not only for myself personally, but capturing leads for my team as well. So tracking their activity when they're doing things that I need to track, and it gets to me very easily. So let me share that. I'm just going to create a Google form really quickly for you and with you, because I really feel like that's one of the most important aspects that you can use. So let me pop up that Google form. It's really easy. Click on Create Google Form there. That was your first step. And then you are going to create a simple Google form. So where would I put these Google forms? So in the direct sales world, I do a lot of virtual parties. In my other businesses, I'm, talking to clients a lot. So I'll have them to fill out a survey to kind of to see where they are, see what their interest level is. And then there's just times I use Google Forms as a connect with me, just to connect with people. If I'm doing a presentation or I have put my opportunity out there. So I have an opportunity video. If you have any kind of video that you use, you can actually embed the video into the Google form. Pretty sweet. And then after they watch the video, you can have them to fill out the information. So let me just walk you through this. Let me make sure that it's working here. You want to title your form. You just go up here and click. It's such an easy platform to use. So let's just say we're going to name this one Opportunity. No. I'm going to name it. Let's see. I don't know what to name it, y'all, today. Opportunity survey, or you could say feedback. Would be another thing that I would name one of my forms. Some of my forms have been, get your freebie in the mail. So like I send out free things in the mail and ask them to sign up here, or door prize entries. If I'm doing a virtual session, I will say enter here for your door prize giveaway, drawing, things like that, or enter here for your freebie, sign up for your free gift, sign up for the class that I'm doing. So if I do a virtual class, I would get them to sign up for it. So that will just title my form so that I know where to have it at. Okay, so we're just going to do opportunity feedback, survey feedback here. And then you just start making the questions. So I always want to capture their name, first and last name. I want to capture their email address, and a cell phone number so that I have that contact. And then whatever I'm asking them to engage with me on. So if it is an opportunity survey, maybe if the video is already in here. And so I would just go and add questions as I'm going, and right over here you can see where you can add the video. So if you have it on YouTube or you have a URL for your video, you can do that as well. So now that you have a Google account, you actually have a YouTube account, and you don't have to make your YouTube videos public. So you can actually have them unlisted, and you can create your own link so that people can only see those YouTube videos that have the link, and they stay private. So you can pop that video in there if that is what you want to do, so that you can have it already in here. And then you would just ask them, during the video, what was my code word, to make sure they watch it, right? And you could ask them during the video, what was the most thing that stood out to you? Do you have any questions left after watching the video? And, if you want them to get started on your team, or you want to give them information about joining your team, you would give them that. Ask them on a scale to 1 to 5, what would, what's your interest level, right, on joining the team, or taking advantage of the opportunity, or signing up for the class if you need specific information for your company on signing them up. Or maybe you want to ask them if they want to be a part of your VIP customer package, where they get free catalogs or free samples, or whatever you're giving for your business. So if Betsy Butterfly Boutique was giving, free catalogs out, she would want to make sure that she captured information and ask them if they would like to be a part of that, right? or Callie's cooking class, she would ask them questions related to that. So if she's doing a class, what day of the week would work best? So these are all questions literally you can ask. What day of the week works best for you? And you can do multiple choice, or you can do check boxes. You can do a paragraph answer. You can even upload a file and stick in there. You can put short answers in there, all the things. So what day of the week works for you? You could just leave that Monday, whatever day. And I hope you have good time management skills, right? So you can say Monday you can look at your calendar and say Monday at 12 or Saturday at 10, and give them those options that are working for you. You can even put a cute little picture in there to further help you with that. So that is just a way that I use Google Forms. I love to customize it. So I'm going to click on this little customize button. I can choose an image. One of my favorite ways to choose an image and customize it is through Canva. So if you haven't watched my Canva video, go watch the Canva video. And if you're on Canva, just search for Google Form header or Google Classroom header, and it will pull up templates. Just pop your branding, your name of your form or something, your picture, so that people see you, and you can choose that image, or there's pre-made ones in here as well. But I like to upload my own. So I'm just going to browse on my computer and see what I've got. But here's a little picture of me that I can pop in there. Let's get my head in there. And I can go into Canva and put words over this if I want. And then it's going to allow me to change the color. So if I want to change it to that, I can change the font. I really like the playful and the formal, and I don't like the decorative. Sometimes it's hard to see. So I like to stay with just the basic font so you can see. But how much better did that look, right? So you got a very good looking form, very quick, very easy to use. And then how do you send it, Tabitha? So you see this little button right here. It says send. You're going to click on that. You can type in emails if you want to, but the quickest way is to click on this little link right here. I like to shorten the URL so that it's very short, not very long, right? And then I copy it, and I am ready to paste that Google form. Let me tell you some places where you can use it. You can use it under your Instagram bio. So you can, Instagram bio, connect with me and do an emoji down and put your Google form there. You can use it in your Facebook group. Sign up for this masterclass that we're doing right here, right? Sign up for our next live to be notified for our next live. Drop a comment. All those things you can put it out there, send it to people with your opportunity video, whatever you're doing. Like Google Form is such a great way to get leads. If somebody has listened to a presentation of yours, then use it, as a follow-up tool. And then this allows you to, in a non-confrontational way, if you're selling a product as well, you can put your follow-up offer in here. So if Betsy's Butterfly Boutique was selling a package deal of, maybe they're selling butterfly shirts and butterfly socks. I don't know. I may be giving somebody ideas here for a business. But whatever you're selling, you can actually put those questions in those packages in there so that they can purchase them from the Google form. And then you have their order. Now, the best thing I love about this, you guys, is once you start getting responses from this, you can actually make this into a spreadsheet. So you'll see that it'll actually go into the spreadsheet and it will be outlined there. So once you have already gotten your Google Forms and you go back into your Drive, and you click on it and it'll say responses, then you can actually create a spreadsheet and print that spreadsheet out. What? Yes. Oh my gosh. Let me stop sharing. Okay. So I can talk to you. Hold on. So you'll go in there and you'll print that spreadsheet out, and then you have all your addresses, your contacts to work that list and follow up with. So you can create an address book full of leads and you can follow up with them as long as you want to. Now, the fortune is in the follow up. I will tell you that. In every business that I have been in, from the sales industry to direct sales, the fortune is in following up with people. It is common courtesy to follow up. And I'll even go tell you this. If I work with somebody, or if I'm interested in a product and they do not follow up with me, I will find somebody else, because I want them to follow up with me. I feel like in my heart, following up is a very good business principle. Because if you care enough about me to follow up with me, then you care enough about me to service me in the way that I feel like that I should get good customer service, right? I just think it's good customer service. And so you can actually track on the spreadsheet that your form creates. You can track when you followed up with that person. You can copy and paste and make a whole new spreadsheet, and you can, follow up what their results was from your follow up. All the things. So that is just one way you can use Google Form for your Google Drive for your business. Use the Google Forms to capture leads. Use Google Sheets to help you track business activity, team activity. Use Google Sheets to help you track your business expenses, your profits, your commissions. You can use it to track your time. You can use it to make presentations. You can use it to house folders. So you can go in there when you start creating these documents, you can have a folder for your team. You can put all their pictures in it, so that you have easy access to that. If you're making any videos that need to go out to your team, you can put them in there. And you can share the whole drive with your team. So you can actually make a drive just for your team to use, okay? So you can have your business Google account with your own drive for your business, your personal organized information in there. And then you can have one for your team that you can share the whole drive with, and all of your team information, all the forms they need, all your survey opportunity and videos can be in there. It's just unlimited, y'all, and it's free. So use it. I can't wait to see how you use this in your business. Please comment and let me know if you learned something, or hey, you know what? I can do that. Let me tell you one for all you techie people out there, okay? Once you start getting your leads from your Google form into your spreadsheet, you can actually download the spreadsheet into a CSV file, save it to your computer, and once you start using texting services like the one I use is Project Broadcast. There's a Scipio app that allows you to text your business customers and contacts. You can actually download them into your texting service all at one time, so that all of your leads are in there, and you can send out text messages as well. So that's just a little extra tip there. Guys, please tune in every week. Every Tuesday, we have tips, biblical principles, online strategies to help you grow and scale your business and show up for the kingdom God's way. So if that is you, please join me every week. Please share out my videos, join our free Facebook community, check out the blog, check out on Instagram and Facebook, all the places, and let's be friends. I want to help you and see you win. So share that. And until next time.